Well, I'm back at the family lodge, Greenbrier Lake. I came down today just to deliver some stuff. We are having a work party over the weekend to try to redeck, put new decking on the pier and new decking on the deck here. So I came down to deliver connectors for the wood, screws, and one of the things I thought I'd do is clean up around the pier, do some weed eating to get it to where we're able to get in there with no problems. Brought down a couple other things. I brought down some more ant and or termite and carpenter bee spray. So I'm going to be spraying the buildings again. Also brought down some concentrated vegetation killer that I may go ahead and spray the driveway. Let's see if I can't kill some of these weeds. My back is feeling really good. I hurt it down here about 5 weeks ago trying to start taking boards off, and it's feeling so good I may try doing that again, but I hate to get my back all jacked up for those weekends, so that'll be the last thing I would try. Turn the pump on, unlock the bathrooms, but I've yet to go inside. Everything looks about the same as we left it. I didn't think we had any rain, but I noticed this is really pushed in. Yep, it's filled with water up there. So I think one thing I'm going to do right off the bat is come in here. The saw, I also need to move this saw out and change the blade. We'll be using it. But let's get rid of this water. Used to do it here, but I put a board in place to keep the water from sitting there. I guess now it's sitting on the other side. You just notice we got a tree growing there. I need to cut that. Looks like they may have had some rain here, but when I was out on the county road, it was dry. So it must have been real spotty. Oh. It's dark, it smells like wood, just like it should. Power hasn't gone off, so let there be light. And there was light. Morning, Mom and Dad. Go ahead and open up. That was easy enough. Oh, the screen is pushed out a little bit, and that's what makes that difficult. So I'll get to unload and I'll turn you back on. Okay, I brought a couple cases of water. We're expecting it to be a hot weekend, so I'm going to load up the refrigerator with water. Hopefully no one drinks it before we're able to. likes to come through from the pavilion and slam this door shut, so we always keep a little brick in here. And then we'll go ahead and get a piece of water put in. And I already set in some water. I'm going to put a couple in the freezer just in case I need them later on. Trash bag out. Go ahead and put it in here. Go. Now I'm going to unload the rest of the back of the SUV. There's the bug spray. The concentrated weed killer. Some supplies. Oh, I did. I meant to stop and fill up that gas tank. I guess I'll have to do it before I leave. I brought some tools down I think we might need. And I'm just going to start putting stuff out here on the pavilion on the table. And that's just enough to adjust it out of what the lock, but at least it closes. Clips for the decking and screws. New screws, more screws. Power tools. Power tools and power cords, heavy duty. turn some straight edges. A big crowbar and more power cables. Get the weed eater out and clean up around that pier. It's not even noon yet. It's already 80 degrees. And even though it's overcast, it is humid as it all get out. It's up to, it feels like 85 out here. And the only thing we've got going for us is about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze, gusting to about 21. I'm going to start up the top of this jig and work my way back down here into the mud. Move the branches out of the way and get started. need to get the clippers. There's a rose bush trying to grow over on the other side, and I need to get the limbs there that are starting to grow. What this tree is, let's go look it up. This bark is so soft, seems like it'd be good for baskets and stuff like that. Whew. Damn it. kind of signal out here for it to determine what this is. American elm. That's an elm tree. Shame it started growing there. Well, I'm going to spray the driveway now once I mix up some vegetation killer, so I'll turn you back on when I get to working. Well, I got the clippers out. Might as well cut this tree that's starting to grow in here. This is not very fertile ground, but it's so moist, you get a little free space and stuff just starts growing. Can't get it from that side. I'm wondering if I can go in under here and put it underneath and get it. If I don't kill myself on all the stuff that's in here. Has to be difficult when you do it yourself. Just going to see if I can see where the clippers were. Oh, way down there. I need to be about a foot to the west. Able to move the tractor by a few inches. Yeah, I'm going to have to move some stuff in there. I can't even tell where the clippers are from this side. This is more work than it's worth, really, but if I don't do it now, I'll end up with a full-grown tree in there. I gotta look from the other side. Right up against it. See whether or not we can get it or not. I believe I got it. Yep. Simple task. It take far too long. Well, just to let you know, that was a common persimmon tree, according to picture this. We've got some bigger miniature daylilies coming up. They got the bigger yellow blooms. They're really pretty. One other thing I wanted to check while I was out here, I had to put a fly bag up a week ago. I don't notice the flies very much at all. Something has ripped that open. Probably a raccoon. Whatever it is, the flies are down. Well, it's only 12:15, so I've been working for 45 minutes, and I am tired already. My hair is completely soaked. Humidity out here is terrible. So I'm sitting on the pavilion, got a cold water, got both fans running just in case the breeze dies a little. I think the next thing I'm going to do is mix up the vegetation killer, and after that I'll walk the driveway spraying it down. But this weekend is supposed to be this hot. I think it's supposed to be this humid. It's going to be a hell of a weekend. So once I start spraying weeds or mixing the weed killer up, I'll turn you back on. Hey, I mixed up a batch of vegetation killer. Now I'm just going around the edge of the cabin, trying to kill off all these weeds. Now, I'm just going to go along the wood pile, kill the edge of it. I'll set you up and I'll do the driveway. Now I'm going to just try walking patterns up and down. Spray until it's empty, making up another batch and try to finish the driveway completely. Start around the bathrooms here. I use concentrate. I use probably twice the amount it calls for. I use probably twice as much as it calls for, so we'll see what this does. tell or hear it. Sounds like the wand's starting to lose its power, so I'm gonna change the batteries and then mix up another full batch and go up and down 2 more times on the sides. Turn it back on when I'm doing it. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the new batteries, it's really smoking. mix up another batch so that we've got it sitting here, and then I'm going to take a break. Bought a new gallon of Carpenter Bee and ant and termite spray. Now I'm just going to go around the inside of the pavilion and spray. I spray up the logs in a couple places where we had ants came in before. We had some rotted wood. So I always try to come up the beam right here. I gave this saw to my son a few years ago, so I borrowed it back. Use it down here. And I need to change out the blade. Well, I'll turn you off until I figure this out. It's been a while since I've used it. I finally figured out what was going wrong, I think. The end of the rail there was extended out and it was hitting. So now I should be able to just lift it up now. This was extended out. This was extended out because of getting hit and railing. Now what I need to do is change out this blade. We had a wrench. I use this a lot after I bought it. And now Can't remember where everything's at. I thought there was something to stop the wheel from turning, but it may not. It may just be a gloved hand on it. Cut open my package for the since we're going to be cutting mostly artificial wood. For decking, I'm going to use the 60 piece. Back on, and then screw. Reverse thread. Only about 82. I had to run to the gas station, get some gas for the mowers. I forgot to stop on the way down here. It's only about 82, 83, but the humidity, I'm just doing this. I've got sweat just dripping off me. Put my glove on. Over here where I'm not blocking your view all the time. Another one. That's good and tight. Put the guard back in place. There we go. Got a new blade. Wrench it back into place. And I'll move this out of the way. Plus I'm going to sweep a little bit right there. Next thing I want to do is the old screen that's in there. I want to see if I've got any that will replace it. These new screens are all wood, but that's where I put the old screens. But each one of these windows is a little different width. So I'm going to get out and measure and see if we've got one that will fit in there in place of all that. I'll turn you back on when I get to going. Before I take this one out, I'm just going to make it open. I want to take it down if I can't replace it. long ones and one short one. Long ones are about 80. Hopefully this short one's about 66 and a half. I think that will fit in there. It's all the way. Torx number 20. Fresh battery. I've also got a couple up there. Got one up there that may be better than this one, and it looks like it might be a short one. So before I go and install that, I'm going to get this one down. A little better screening. Slightly over 66, but even better. We'll put this one here. Brush, clean that off. It's a windowsill. One more I've done today. I'm just worn out. Retiree suggested this. I hadn't even thought about it. But he has some good ideas. This is one of four, back two on this side, back two on that side that need to be replaced with the wooden ones that I built. I'm probably going to have to do that this year, but I just need to have the time to do it. And so far, I haven't had the time. So, that is that. I won't make you endure me having to put those back up there. Well, I'm ready to get out of here. Everything I brought down, I got positioned out here, ready for the weekend. Replace that screen with one of the old ones that's in better shape. I've got the screen doors locked. Here my SUV's running so I can get the air conditioning going. That's locked. Let there be no light, and there was no light. I've turned off the water heater, turned off the pump, locked up the bathrooms and the pump room. That is locked. Take a little walk around. I sprayed the entire driveway with concentrated weed killer, or not weed, yeah, vegetation killer. Let's see what it does. I sprayed around the foundation with the termite spray. Sprayed inside the pavilion, termite spray. I sprayed outside of the bathrooms and inside the bathrooms with the termite spray. Grass isn't too high. I think we're going to wait another week since I'm coming down this weekend. We've got some nice daylilies that are coming in. Water is very low. You can tell by the pier next to us. Dave's pier is always sitting up high, but that's only about an inch or so high. So I'd say we're almost at normal. Here's something I forgot to do. I cut down that elm tree that was next to the pine tree. Oh. I weed-eated all of that. And now I need to tie this loosely just to keep the geese away. I think that'll work. I don't actually need it in the hole, I don't think. We'll go in the hole a little bit. There we go. So that's ready to work. Sprayed weed eater around the foundation. You may notice we don't have gutters, so the water just falls down, falls into the river rock, and underneath I've got a French drain. I sprayed the weeds around the wood pile. Got rid of the water that was on top of the temporary shed. Need to lock this up. I cut that tree that was between here. Turned out to be a common persimmon. I've got the other shed locked. So I'm out of here till this weekend. It stayed overcast and gray most of the day. So until the next time, everyone stay safe. Be careful out there. I'll probably be filming this weekend.